Hi, so I figured I would take a super short um, explanation video of just about everything that is in your base. And here it goes. So basically, you have your academy. Um, it has all these research things that you can do. Um, if you plan on trying to like get big and attacking and spending some money, then I recommend going and doing your combat first until you reach level 26. At level 26, that's when you open up combat 2. And as soon as you open up combat 2, you want to actually work on your combat 2 first because you end up getting more bang for your buck. Um, so it might cost more money, but your bonuses are actually way bigger than what they would be doing the same type of research in Combat 1. If you don't plan on being like a super farmer, then start with your defense stats and start doing these. The other thing too is if you plan on, so this base right here is what I call a Mighty Mini, and it has stats that are in the thousands, but it's at 27 right now. But the stats on it can be like the majority of like 30s, 32s. So it's got good stats. So that's just kind of my view on research. Um, I don't really ever research too much in the economy stuff because I don't use this as a farm. Um, Then you have your trade station. So basically, you get a bunch of these free a day, and then after that, they cost your gold. Next thing over is your warehouse. It basically tells you how much you can store with, like, if somebody was to come and attack you, this is all you're going to be able to save without them being able to steal the rest of it. This right here is my forge. So I have like these designs in here sitting that can be crafted, but I have already better gear crafted. So then this is the armory. After you get so many fragments of a specific design, you click synthesize and it will turn it into a design. So the next thing I have over is my gemstones. I am currently working on leveling this guy up. So to level him up, you literally just click into the little plus sign there in the last screen, and then you go through and you individually click all these guys, and then click confirm, and that feeds it to him, and then I can feed him all these guys that are up here, and the two that I missed clicking. So that's that. And then you can see what materials you have. If you're trying to craft something that's bigger than like what you have in stock, you can see what you have there. Then your Hall of Ore basically tells you like what's going on. You can look at strategy history about what people did to other people and other alliances. Yeah. So then this is the guards. So every day, every 24 hours, and then every 8 hours, you get to click that one time. Over here, the recruit, you can either recruit for 30 or for 270. At the very, very, very beginning stage, I would say start recruiting the 30 just so that you can fill up your entire cabinet. After that's full, then start saving your banners till you hit 270 because it's actually a discount. Unless you need them immediately. So then your guards, you go into here and you can actually like click on them and see what they do and how many cards you need to get to upgrade them to like 4, 5, 6, or however many stars you want. And then you can also go like this and just upgrade them. So I guess since I'm right here, I'll take him up to level 24. And yeah, So then I just clicked. You have the guard. So this is basically where it tells you what stat benefits you get from having these people appointed as your guards. So that's what I get for having these guys. So this building is my trap factory. So traps get killed every time somebody comes to attack you. I can have a maximum of 80,000, but right now I only have like 20,000 made. Yeah, they're not super important in my opinion. So obviously to train troops, you go and you click the training button. There is, if you scroll back, there's an option to upgrade troops. I don't think you should do that. You do need tiers of every troops, because if you actually go, if you see as I'm... No, you can't see. Yeah, you can. Okay, right here. So say, looking right here, you see the light cavalry has an increased attack against riflemen. So then this one says heavy cavalry has an increased attack against pikemen. So everybody's a little bit different. And that's important for when you actually make your march for player versus player. Because you want to be able to kill everything that's inside their base, and staggering your troop tiers will help you do so. So then next thing over is your trade station. You can put up good requests. There's a bunch of different sections, and just put up requests for whatever you think you need in all these sections. There's no guarantee that anybody's going to give you anything, but I mean, if you ask really nicely, somebody will probably give you something. And then if you want to go through and send somebody something, you can literally just click on whatever you like here. I can send her one of these, just like that. And the next thing over is your airship. So to get a second airship, you click here. It costs 20 bucks for a one-day ship, or 100 bucks for 7. And then, so those are actually really awesome for when we do the New World event. They're super helpful. Next thing over is you keep collecting all these little gears, and once you collect so many, you can actually upgrade things. And this is what it looks like when you upgrade them. Pretty much like that. And then next thing over in the airship is airship abilities. I have mine decently high for as high as my basis. This is just what it looks like. And then right here you have the class on your airship. So there's different things and they give you different benefits. I always keep mine on hostile because it's a war game. You never know when somebody's going to attack you. This right here is catacombs. Catacombs, you basically like go through every little level, and then you exchange your points for stuff in the store daily, because if not, your points accumulate too much, and then you won't be able to spend them on anything. So yeah, just remember to continuously do this, because I can't get rid of my points in here. I have more than I need. So then this right here is the mines. When I'm not on, I just leave mine on the second floor. Well, the third floor, second thingamajig. That way nobody can hit you in the second floor, but when I'm on, I do go higher, just because. Another thing too that I do recommend is that if you're looking to get a good march, like a good attack march, potentially try and get your troops in on the highest level you you can, and let somebody who's much bigger and stronger than you try and bop you off them. Because once you get knocked off, you can go and look at what they sent at you, and that might actually help you figure out what you want to use for your map. So then step out of here. And to do this, you literally come in and click more. And then sometimes you still might win on your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th try. Sometimes you don't. And it looks like I'm not winning today. So yeah, so then these points accumulate also. And you can redeem them up here. I usually end up buying gears. They're super important. The other thing I think about is the guard parts, because those are also super important too. So these are silver mines, iron mines, just kind of whatever I got out here. So this little guy every few minutes will pop up and then start another countdown. It gives you like little things. Then also over here you have like the Smuggler's Cove. Gives you a bunch of good stuff every day, and then your daily deliveries subscription if you choose to do it. Then here you have your astrologer. This is the way that I usually go through it, just as fast as I can. So if you wait for it, it literally takes forever. But if you go through and you exit out, you can probably do 3 or 4 in the time that you can actually do 1. So I usually play 3 rounds of Mystic Jackpot the same way. Just click, 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 and I do that specifically for dailies. I have never won. I don't know anybody who's won. No, I do know a few people have won, but I will never win. Just don't think I ever will. So then these are the wonders. These are like you can see what how to see and how to get them. And then you can see like the daily rewards. Like these are the things that I have to do to get the chests open. And as the chests come open, you can see like what's inside of them. The red guard keys are super important because you get a second box from hitting red guards with them, so that's pretty cool. You get one there, and at the end. So that is a awesome thing. You can see your troops right here. So this is what I have for troops in this base. And then out to the real world. So to hit beasts, the easiest way to do is click hunt. Oh, somebody's already gone after that one. I won't do that. So you can click hunt. Somebody's going after that one too. And this one. And then I usually just equalize. I mean, at this point, I'm strong enough that I can take it with whatever. So I click equalize and I just send it at them. So then there's also vampire right here. You can click and send at the vampire. I have a bunch of those right now, I think. 46, I have to kill 46 vampires. Trying to look for another higher up beast. So the higher beast that you hit, the better rewards you end up getting. So it's a benefit for actually like trying to take your time and seek out the bigger, better beast. So then we have like clicking on align. You can click on territory and see where everything's placed. So one thing that you're probably going to want to see all the time is where to gather, and that's like the silver, iron, or the the iron or the food. Probably won't ever have a wood farm. Maybe we will. I don't know. And then these have other buildings. And then donations. Donations are super important. You click all the way up until you get to just below 4 hours. So right here is where I would stop. And then every week there will be a donation reward up here. You click it to get it sent to your mailbox. If you forget to click it, you don't get it. And then the store, you collect these points from donating, and then you can spend them on whatever you choose. The smartest thing to do is if you don't have VIP 10, go through and continuously buy until you get VIP 10, the VIP points. I mean, buying speed ups is also really good because you will run out of them when you're trying to grow fast. Any R4 can put any of these things into the store. And then next you have your war log. This will show whenever somebody's trying to attack you or attack another alliance member. If there's a 1 there, you should probably click into it. So to mass mail everybody, this is what you do, and then you click send, and it sends a mail to everybody in the alliance. The help button, and nobody needs help right now. Click that. And then the Hall of Heroes, there's bounties, and I'm going to raise a bounty. The smartest thing to do is raise bounties for your airship. And then the Alliance Celebration, as soon as you get to open these, they have good rewards inside them. And this is just kind of like what your achievements are for that. Next is the Hero Store. Most items are actually like equivalent, except for there are a few things that are cheaper to do bounties with. So make sure you pay attention to like what actually is cheaper to do bounties with. Next thing is like your good exchanges I showed earlier. That shows up there again. And then you can go through and see the members in the alliance, when the last time they were on. And then if you want to see, like, nobody really uses this. Like, nobody does. So that's there. You can invite people to the alliance here. You can see what your alliance looks like there. Yeah, you can see how much, who's donated, how much they've donated in like the all-time history. So I got here today. And this is where you can see what people can do per alliance level. Really, pretty much anybody like R1 through 3 can do the same things. And then R4 can basically just kick out and add in people. And R5 can do like move buildings and stuff. Pretty much the difference. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So all of your awards will show up here, like that you've had. And then when you have one, this is when I was sleeping in UIC. So yeah, you can then your battle reports show up here. So you click into a battle report, and you can kind of see like how your airship is and what you have, and then some stats. And then this will tell you like what's going on in your alliance and where you hit. This is where you'll find out that Night Siege has been opened. To get into that, you would click check events. I can't click this because I am R4 and it would open it, but you would click into it and then onto one of the forts. So system, this is just telling you like what's going on today. And then this is where it tells you like what you gathered and how much you gathered, pretty much. Nothing else super important. Your beast victories and your mail. So your talents are over here. So I've got emergency recall and colossal march on here because I use this base mostly just for fighting. So that's what's important to me on here. So this is my gear, +5 demon hunter, all the way through. All my gems. And then your accolades. All your accolades benefits add up, and they end up right here. And you can kind of like see everything as a whole right there. Then you can just pretty much pick whatever frame you want to use. So I think I'll use this one. So then I'll change it to this one. So to change your picture, you click here, and then you can click upload, and then it'll take you to your gallery. And if you want to change your name too, you just click here, or if you want to copy somebody's name because you don't know how to spell it, you can see more of your info and your own personal troop stats down in here. Oh, I think one thing I didn't really go over too much was your airship, and then you can click assign abilities. This is something I did not say. So you click assign abilities, and then you can put up whatever talents you want up top. So I always run with my airship at the end. So after you launch an attack on somebody, you can actually use your march cap, remove it, and then throw up another talent, and it will then put those stats on the end of like your report too. So that's something I always do. These right here are I don't know, the parts. So parts, I think the green ones you have to have at level 10. Or no, I know the purple ones you have to have for your infantry attack has to be level 10. And then 15 and then 20 for your talent to actually be able to get all three. So I think, oh, and then also with these guys, you can go like this, and then click upgrade, and then I can click here, and then I can drag this over, and then I transform them into more. And potentially, I don't think I can afford anything, so. Yeah, I can't. So I think this is like a pretty decent little overview of this, of GOG. This is also the Hall of Champions. Every day you just go in here and you praise these people. These people were creation, catacomb champions back in the day. And they haven't changed in a very long time. But that's pretty much all that I can think of right off the top of my head. So yeah, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know.